evening, ladies and gentlemen. Ritzia Lin here with another Words of the Untold fail. I have a bit of a saying I have to do. There are two groups of people out of three that Darkness the Curse has nailed. I'm going to touch on the third, feminists, a little bit, into the saying that all men are. Any sentence they say starting that is a complete fucking lie. I'd rather they stop lying, because if all men were, I'd actually not have male friends. I would not have subscribed to Darkness the Curse at all, because personally then I would not care about the male gender at all. But I know there's people with a sense of common courtesy and respect towards the female gender. Thus why I actually have some male friends. I say some very, very loosely here. Now, on to the two that I think need to really get the just desserts they actually deserve. People who are sexist and people who are wife beaters. I'm going to start with the sexist fuckwits because I can nail them really quick. If you are sexist, just like a feminist, if you think that just because one gender is doing one thing and one gender is doing another, remember this much. In this country, the United States, there are laws saying that the genders are equal. 2. Even if there is no law saying that one gender or another is equal, you should have enough respect that you should be able to see equality between either gender. Because either way, gender, doesn't matter what you have. You could have a dick, you could have a pussy, it doesn't matter what the fuck you have. Either way, you are a human fucking being. It doesn't matter where you're from, what you are, what gender you are. Either way, you are a living being. Does not matter what you're doing, if you're doing something. Okay? I have seen women fixing trucks. I've seen men cook. Fuck, I do. Okay? There are exceptions to you feminists and sexist fuckholes. Realize this. What you're saying, oh, all women should be in the kitchen, or all men are perverts. Wrong! If all women should be in the kitchen, I wouldn't have a girlfriend that fixes trucks for a living. And I wouldn't be the one doing all the cooking. Okay, now that that's done, let's move on to the douchebags that I think really need to be told off. The people who beat their wives, their significant other. And I'm not going to just say wives, I'm going to say significant other, because I know it can be either gender. I have seen a woman get so butthurt that they have kicked their man so hard that they could never have kids. So yes, I am going to be gender neutral. I'm going to say that I have rules that say that I will not hit somebody without good enough circumstance. If I'm saving my own ass, or if I'm protecting someone else, fine. I'm not going to do it just because of so-called love. Love. Yeah, love is a brutal fist, huh? If that's love, I want to know what police brutality is. What is that? Honestly, I'd want to know. What's police brutality to these people? Is that like some political form of love? That's politics? Loving you by kicking your ass? Ugh. Good God. Well, back on topic now. People who do that, doesn't matter what gender, personally, I'd rather they get out of society the fastest way possible. Well, not just fastest and the most bloodiest. That way at least I'll have something nice to watch on Fox News when they decide that they actually are, that I'm actually right, which is true, and that they should be leaving society and end up planting a C4 up their ass and then blow themselves to bits. Well, I'd love that. That would be great to watch on TV. But yeah, they need to be gone. I'm sorry, but they need to be gone. Period. End of story. End of line on that. They need to be gone. Because that is not love. Love, I'm going to explain what love is, just so these fuckers understand it. Love is to be understanding, is to be there for your significant other, is to be one who can help them through the good and the bad, to live life together as whatever it is, wife and lesbian, man and gay guy, I don't care. It don't matter to me. As long as it's, not violent, I don't care. Those who decide that they need violence to get the point that they're being loving but you've done something bad need to get 3 times as much done to them. I will say it this way. If the man decided, because their wife was an hour late cooking the turkey on Thanksgiving, to break her hand, I'm going to break his fucking arm. In 3 places. His hand, his forearm, and his upper arm. I'll break all fucking 3. And if he breaks 1 rib, I'll break his whole fucking rib cage. Pure and fucking simple. You do not deserve love if you do that. You deserve a prison sentence. Or a death warrant, whichever you want to sign first. I'd say sign your soul away, but my take on marriage, personally, is you've already signed away your soul. At least until you're divorced. But, yeah. I'm going to leave it at that. But, personally, I've said my piece on them. I'm sorry if I seem mean or brutal on them. But if they have to be brutal towards their wives, I'm not going to have any sympathy for them one bit. I'm sorry, but they just need to up and fucking die. That's it. I'm done. End of line here. Good night.